Hola mundo, welcome back. Um, Before I start anything else, it's like the third time I record this. I'm recording this at 2 in the morning because I don't have finals today until tomorrow. So I so yeah. Anyways, one thing I want to mention. First of all, I'm planning to read the ones that are in green. Those are the ones I find the most important and most things I want to watch most likely. And the ones in yellow are the ones that maybe get around. One of the things I want to mention is that um, I haven't finished the animes from this season. I'm not sure if it's over yet or not, but uh, but I've been I'm not being keeping track of the episodes. The only anime I've been watching lately is Days. That's it. But hopefully during winter break, I can watch more anime and yeah, maybe if I can or if I decided to try, maybe do some anime reviews and see how the thing goes. I'm not. I don't think I might end up doing a pretty well job, but who knows? Anyways, man, let's start with this thing. Akiba Strip, the animation. Akiba Strip, I'm a huge fan of Akiba Strip, and yeah, I can really say I can have like a high expectations. Like I want to have high expectations for this show, but I never hear of Gonzo, so yeah, I can really say, hey, this is going to be the best thing out there. I have seen some of the trailers because I got my friend into the game, and yeah, it's just quite interesting. Anyways, but from what I see from the trailers, it looks super amazing and super enjoyable. Um, the next one is Auno Exorcist. Oh, dang it. Auno Exorcist God of For your hand. Anyways, if you guys don't know, this is the sequel of I know Exorcist, which is Blue Exorcist, or whichever you guys want to call it. We both engage. Anyways, this is the second season, and I personally enjoyed the first season. The first season of Blue Exorcist is super enjoyable. I personally have my laughs. I have my moments that um, what? But it's totally worth to watch it if you guys are interested in watching it. And that was my phone. Post an item for sale. Oh, never mind. Anyways, the next, if you guys can pretty much guess on how the anime is going to be if you guys have seen the first season. I'm I'm honestly surprised that the second season is being released because there's some animes that doesn't really get second seasons. I think the most which one was it? I kind of want to say Gantz, but I'm not sure which year was released. It's getting a 3D movie, so I can't really say anything about that. Anyways, Blue Exorcist, I'm not sure which arc is taken part of, but it says in the late about well you guys can read that if you guys can't. Uh, uh, I'm not sure. Should I read it? I think that's going to take a lower. Anyways, I think I'm just going to read some of the synopsis because there's some that I can read easily without struggling and stuff like that. So I don't want to take too long because this is going to take too fucking long. Okay, Blue Exorcist in the late Edo period, a demon known as the Impure King killed thousands of people after defeating the Knights of the True Cross. Kept its left eye. Can you pronounce English right now? Safely sealed away on academy grounds, but now someone has stolen. Hearing that Dave has taken the child hostage, Yuki and Rin go to help the investigation and pursuit will lead Rin and his friends to Kyoto and involve them in even deeper in a sinister plot, but with his friends' knowledge that Rin is the son of Satan drive a wedge between them. I think I think this is going to. be taking part of the later on, like, because if my memory doesn't fail me, at the end of the first season ends up being ends up with the brother becoming a demon himself, and then he turns back into himself. I mean, it's kind of difficult to explain if you guys haven't seen the ending of it. And I think you guys can see. You know what? Fuck it. I'm reading it. Akiba stripped. Akibahara, Akihabara, Akihabara broad-minded neighborhood where everyone from beginners to masters are welcome. Even when you're alone, if you go to Akiba's, you'll find someone who understands you. It's a neighborhood where anything is possible, where anyone can do seemingly anything, a place where you can lay bare your body and soul. In this neighborhood of Akiba, which has everything including anime games, maids, idols, second-hand parts, and cheap food, battles are fought against the Bu- Bagurimono, Bagurimono, and a steadfast boy meets girl sort of begins. Same thing as the second game. Continue. Chaos Child. Okay, before anything else, what I'm thinking of this is it reminds me for some odd reason. Um, I think it was Cow's Head, if I'm not mistaken. Probably because of just the title. I'm not sure if it is the same thing or not. But personally, I feel like it's somewhat related. I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes developers create the sequels that doesn't even make sense. And yeah, I mean, it's great, but a vision novel. It's part of. It's from a vision novel, and I assume the Cow's Head was from a vision novel also, which it kind of makes me wonder if these two are related or not. Anyways, in the original vision novel, after a magnitude 7.8 earthquake hits Tokyo Shibuya war on November 6, 2009, a black fire spread causes a mass panic on the day of the earthquake. The sudden disaster that becomes known as a Shibuya earthquake killed 3,851 people and injured 3,927 more. I can even make it like that, like the boys wise. Uh, Original vision novel. So I guess some is going to be taking part of the Chaos Head series or vision novel games. But I say don't quote me on it. I mean it's just a vague idea. Everything's going to be depending until pretty much you see the game, the anime, and see if I was right or not. Fuka. Okay, I just want to see sibling. Hmm. Now I was just thinking of the animation wise. I mean, you can really tell about the animation in just one photo. So yeah, Fuka. The story centers off on a young man. Okay, never mind. I'm like, did he got a gender bender or something? But never mind. Who has just switched school? He's a bit shy and he's constantly glued to his smartphone, so he can check Twitter. These teenagers nowadays can disappoint me. I mean, follow me on Twitter. Anyways, so he meets a girl named Fuka Akitsuki, who doesn't even have a cell phone, is free spirited and naturally fascinated others. You recently has been getting back in touch via Twitter with his childhood friend Koyuki Hinashi, who is now a popular singer. One day you invite Fuka to one of Koyu, Koyuki's concert, and there's be the twin meet for the first time. The story follows the love triangle between a love that started through electronics and a love that didn't start through electronics. Interesting, to be honest. Interesting. I, I can't really say anything about it. It's just interesting. I mean, it's better than I don't know Band G Dreams. which by the way is Generation Curtis Man project. So, anyways, continuing. Handshakers. I don't know why every time I hear the title, I'm just thinking like somebody shaking hands. Like the whole freaking anime is just shaking hands. That was a bad joke. Anyways, handshakers. They the receive of the revelation of Babel. They the challenger to God. They who inevitable throw themselves into battle with the partners. What does God want from them? Indeed, they want powers exceeding that of God's. Of chosen one, the souls link, join hands and head for the Sigurat, where the fighting shall. Oh, I forgot about this. Shall ensue. Okay, so first of all, for some reason I'm getting green car, green car. I'm th- what's the name? It was something green car. How you know green car? I think I can't remember the title because of the animation style. But at the same time, it's reminding me for something else which I can't think of. It's kind of difficult to think about it. The but like the animation wise kind of resembles to the because it's using colorful colors comparing to the animation. Like for example, this one, right? So if we put like these two like close like next to each other, this one looks more kind of anime, and this one looks more like a drawing kind of deal. So yeah, that's kind of like the main difference of those two. So I'm kind of wondering how Gohans are going to do the animation wise. But until I see the trailer, I can probably say, hey, this is going to be like this, like this, like this, right? So I will probably wait until I watch the trailer to keep judging the anime and probably watch it or not. I mean, I'm definitely planning to watch it, obviously, not because of the animation, but how they work on the anime since it's an original anime. I want to see how they work as animators wise. Because let's be honest, there are some animes that are original and they get super popular, and there are some animes that they're originals but they don't get that much publicity. For example, one of the originals animes that my friend was telling me about, which is getting a second season, is Penny Stunking. That's getting a second season. I don't know when, but he told me that he's getting a second season this upcoming 2017. So yeah, I'm planning to judge it after I watch it because that's like the best way I can judge an anime. Anyways, continue with this. Um, Kusu Kusunoha Kusunohonkai. Hanabi and Mugi are battered in a vicious geyser from all around us beautiful couple with extra moral conduct, but these apparently perfect people in apparently perfect relationship shares a secret they can't tell anyone. I don't know why. Like like I've been reading like a lot of pervy mangas, and this reminds me to this. I don't know why. It's just a pervy manga that I've been reading, but I don't really want to give details about it because that's like because I think it might be a kind of moronic. But at the same time, it kind of reminds me to Nisekoi. No Nisekoi, the animation wise. There's a manga named Nisekoi. Um, I can't even remember. If you guys can give me a second to remember, because I remember. I don't want to say I remember the title, but it's basically the same. Almost the same thing, except because this guy is trying to hit on this girl who has a boyfriend, and apparently that her boyfriend is cheating on her with the guy's girlfriend. So it's kind of like a huge think that is kind of questionable. Um, what was the name? Let me see. The name should be. Uh, okay, so the name is Nisekoi Dome, which as I say is like basically Nisekoi except because well it's not Nisekoi, but it's basically those two have a relationship secretly, same thing as other two couple which are apparently having a relationship secretly. Like I haven't keep reading the manga because I've been I say busy with my stuff, with school and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, continuing. Uh, Masamune-kun no revenge. As an overweight child, Masamune was mercilessly teased and bullied by one particular girl, Adagaki Aki, determined to one day exact his revenge upon her. Makabe begins a rigorous regimen of self-improvement and personal transformation. Years later, Masamune re-emerged as a new man, handsome, popular, with perfect grades, and a good at sports. Masamune-kun transfers to Aki school and is unrecognizable to her. Now, Masamune-kun is ready to confront the girl who bullied him so many years ago and humiliate, sorry, humiliate, I can't pronounce the word. Humi, 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 basically Humeliate, humiliate. But we, uh, so many years and humiliate her at last, but will revenge by as sweet as he thought. Can you press humiliate? I don't know why I'm so struggling right now. Anyways, um, I don't know why. Okay, continue with that. This anime is being produced by Silver Link. One of the things I'm thinking about at least is that it makes me think that this anime is going to be okay. Which anime can relate to this? That guy like ended up hating the girl, leaves, and then comes back like a badass. Uh, I'm thinking of freaking High School DT, anyway, DXC, but that's that's even close to that. Anyways, so from my point of perspective is that this sounds kind of like something new, which it doesn't really happen in a romantic sense of way. Correct me if I'm mistaken on this. I mean, there might be an anime that says, "Hey, there's this anime that sounds that is related, similar to this." So, yeah, I can't really say anything bad or anything positive about it. Um, I think it's going to be good, but everything depends on how the animators work on it. And since it's based out of a manga, no like a original series, they can base out of they actually get help, if I'm not mistaken, from the manga creator, which I personally find is super cool. And let's see how the studio and the manga creator works on this. Okay, continue with the next thing is my computer's getting super laggy. Yep, it's getting super laggy. Okay, so Tales of Cestiria X second season. If you guys haven't seen Tales of Cestiria, it's basically part of a game named basically named Tales of Cestiria. And yeah, season one was impressive. I still need to finish it though, but it was an impressive season. I mean, anime, and it's being developed by Youth Ufotable, and I personally have enjoyed some of the animations of Ufotable. I can pronounce the thing properly. Anyways, if the second season of Tales of Cestiria, the X, sorry, Sorey is a human Jews who grew up among the seraphim, a spiritual being not visible to humans. Sorey believes in the folklore that says long ago every human was able to see the seraphim and dreams of unrevealing the ancient mystery to make the world a place where people and seraphim can live together in peace. One day, Sorey visited the human capital for the very first time. He became embroiled, embroiled. It's an as in an instant during which he pulls out the holy sword embedded in a rock and ends up becoming the seraph, the shepherd. In one who casts away calamity from the world, he begins to realize the gravity of his mission, and his dream of coexistence between mankind and the seraphim became more intense. Although the shepherd embarks on a journey with his companion. Okay, so on the first season, I think they cover half of the game, and then there's the new tale of Bestiria, if I'm not mistaken, uh, which is kind of like which is a sequel or prequel for Tales of Bestiria, which I personally find super cool because, as far as I know, it is most like 90% of the Tales of game has been like individual games that hasn't been related to different games or the previous games. So yeah, like it doesn't have like any. Okay, it's like different universe for each game. Think basically. Okay, Jojo Senki. I personally have found this super amazing. And the most funny thing is that I see her face. I'm like, dude, she looks super super old. And that was reading the description, which is the novel series centers on a young girl who fights on the front line in war. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and nearly transparent white skin, and she flies through the air and mercilessly strikes down her opponent. Her name is Tanya Degureshev, and she speaks with a young girl's lisp and commands the army. Tanya used to be one of Japanese elite office workers, but because of a gruffle god was reborn as a little girl. Tanya prioritizes optimization and career advancement above all. She will become the most dangerous entity among the Imperial Army's sorceress. So yeah, well, technically, uh, technically, can't really say anything about it. I mean, it's basically an arrow chop on the body of a kid, which it kind of reminds me of a different manga. Sorry, been reading a lot of manga lately. Anyways, and the anime that I'm most likely excited is Yoga Mushipero New Generation. It basically is the third season of Yoga Mushipero, and I never was interested in anime until my friend was like, "Hey, you should be watching this." I'm not sure how it's going to be. The third season could come up, and I still need to finish the second season. But if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm mistaken, is that the ones that were part of the last year graduated. This is going to be like the new group technically of cyclists. Um, as you guys can see, this is pretty much what's left over from the previous seasons, which I still need to watch this one. Um, Trugatsu no Lion allowed Kiro Senshi Gundam to get to no orphans too, or Gundam Iron Blood Orphans. When Marsh is like a lion, something like that. Marsh is like a lion, if I'm not mistaken. Allowed, and I need to watch this one. Trickster Edogawa Rampo Shonen Tante Dan Jori. Anyways, um, I personally have find this super interesting because in the last Edogawa Rampo, which I completely forgot the anime names. It wasn't that popular and people were kind of like hating on it because it didn't show the true of Edogawa's work, which I'm hoping that Trickster actually has a better receptive of a better receptive in the audience than his previous work. This has been TMS Entertainment. These are basically short anime. I'm not really sure if I'm planning to watch any of them. Maybe this one. No, I'm kidding. Yamishiba. I don't know. Just might be some of them that I'm being. That might say that I'm a little interested. Probably this one, and maybe this one. Uh, but I'm not, I don't think I will watch them unless I have time for it. Okay, movie wise, Shane Chronicle. The final of the Shane Chronicle. I haven't seen this movie or nor series, so yeah. I need to watch the second the movie out of this. That I can watch the fourth one, which is going to be released in 2 months and 12 days. I'm kind of interested on this one. Yeah, Yakusatsu Kikan. The war on terror exploded the day Sarajevo was destroyed by a homemade nuclear device. The leading democracies have transformed into total surveillance states, and the developing world has journeyed under a wave of genocide. The mysterious American John Powell seems to be behind the collapse of the world system and is up. Sorry, and is seems to be behind the collapse of the world system and is up to intelligence agent Clavis Shepard to track John Paul across the wreckage of civilization and to find the true heart of darkness, a genocide organ. I kind of want to say I want to watch the Kisuno Monogatari, but I never watched nor seen the series, so it's going to be kind of odd. Kuroko no Basketball last game. Obviously, I'm planning to watch that. I mean, I still need to watch the third season. I still need to watch the third season, but this one is slightly different, and I'm being interested in watching it. And there's Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third, which I personally find like I'm actually a fan of it. I've been trying to keep watching all the anime series that I can find of him, and yeah, it's just amazing. And if you guys haven't seen it, I probably recommend you watching it. Sword Art Online movie ordinal scale. I'm just probably going to watch that just because of the lols and shit and giggles and stuff like that. And 27, which I think you guys already have knowledge of 27. Wait, the second season of Nanbaka 2, is going to be a special. Wow. And I guess that's everything from at least on the bottom. I need to watch Nanbaka. Okay, so as I'm pretty much done with shows I'm somewhat interested of watching. I think I might just read some of the ones I think I might end up watching from the Mages. For example, I might going to watch Aka 13ku Kansatsuka, the Kingdom of Dowa, which is subdivided into 13 states, is celebrating its monarch 99 day. This 13 state has many agencies that are controlled by the giant organization known as the ACCA. Within ACCA, Gene Otis is the second in command of the inspection agency. His agency has 10 people placed in each of the 13 states with a central office in the capital city that keeps track of all the activities of ACCA across the kingdom. I keep data on ACCA office flowing towards the central office. Jean also often has business trips from the capital to the other districts to check on the situation and person there. First of all, I want to say that he reminds me of the main character of Persona. Well, not the main character specifically, but more like a side character of the social links on Persona 3. Like no joke, it reminds me to it. This may be made by Madhouse Studio. Uh, I'm processed to say if it's going to be good nor bad. Is I might introduce a question like the third. I'm just going to do like the third episode rule. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, then maybe I might just force myself to watch it. The next one is Grumble Fancy, Grand Blue Fancy, the animation. Video game developer CY Games announced during the Tokyo Game Show event on Thursday that its Grand Blue Fantasy's smartphone game will receive an anime adaptation, and that's it. I haven't played the game nor heard of the game to be honest. So let's see what A1 Picture is going to do. But they're also doing A1, the Blue Exorcist series. So let's see. I mean, well, one of the things I'm thinking about is that those anime studios are like different groups they use to animate. Cause I mean, there's this one, the Blue Fantasy, and there is the Blue Exorcist. Like I'm just going to say Karen Hell, but I don't really want to say that because I'm kind of confused on that. Anyways, and they're also doing a Dimension Walk at the Kataritai. And let me see what else. Uh, it's gonna still be made, but no, I don't think so. So yeah, there's some animes that are being developed from the same studio. So it kind of makes me wonder if they have like different groups or different things. Yeah, like different groups or different divisions of animation wise. Anyways, continuing with the thing. Uh, what else I'm going to watch? I haven't seen Regret, so I can't really say that I'm planning to watch it. Since it's a second season, I need to watch the first season. But I know that requires basically a visual novel, and you can pretty much do whatever you can take like a specific routes to get the girl. Since it's basically saying that it's covering the moon and terror routes, which I assume is going to be two different girls. Um, but I don't know. I'm kind of debating to watch it or not, because this is an 11 episodes and it's covering the moon and terror routes. So I don't know how they're planning to divide the episodes. I'm expecting something like 6 and 6, but there will be 12 episodes. So everything depends on how the developers decide to do this. I mean the animators. Uh, I probably would say this is like a strike which kind of copy clone of the series. I'm probably say that's a strike which straight up, but it kind of reminds me to it. Um, so I don't think I'm going to watch this. I might watch it. An addition of Square Enix's smartphone lineup. Sorry. Lenovo style RPG School Strikes. The game is set in Goryo-kan Academy and a private junior high school from girls whereas on campus. This highly popular school has another face, a secret hidden site. It organizes trains the specially unit 5th Force to protect the world from invisible supernatural entities known as Obudi. The boring The war, a team of fight trained with powerful blah 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 blah. Uh, nah, maybe. Um, maybe we're going to watch this, but I need to first watch the first season. Um, Satan it's a regional series television. I'm kind of interested on it. I'm not planning to be like, oh man, it's going to be Judy. No, I don't plan to watch it. Screw that. Because there's some Judy shows that are super amazing. Well, not really. I haven't seen Judy on Ice because I feel it's like um, heavily yaoi, which I personally have nothing against. But if I'm planning to get into the Judy and yaoi section, I want to start with something more lighthearted that we can like slowly get into the process. Because if I jump in right into like the very edge of the process or in the middle of the process, I'm going to be like, uh, why is he touching his butt? Why he's sticking his? No, I'm kidding. That was a really bad joke. Anyways, uh, so yeah, I might watch this to see how it is, if it's good or not. As I previously said, that 3 episode rule and see how it goes. Um, LD Live. I don't know why I'm just thinking of D Live, which is basically a YouTuber, gaming YouTuber. But anyways, that's not really the point right now. Um, Shuta Kokonos Kokonos knows Kokonos is an orphan who lives with his aunt for as long as he can remember. He's had a voice in his head, but other than that, he's a normal boy. Right until the day when a looking thing follows him home and teleports him to a place filled with more fantasy creatures. It's a space police station, and Rain Bricker, the chief of Solar System Department, tells him that he's been chosen by the computer as a possible candidate to join the police force. Also, Misuzu Sonakata, a girl from Shita's school with an angelic face and temper who turns out to be one of the Rain's Bricker's subordinates, doesn't think him suitable for such a job. Shuda, who has shock at first, he decided to take a aptitude test after being rushed up the boys, and he said to prove Misuzu ground. You know what? Fuck it. I'm changing this. Yeah. Anyways, I personally find it interesting, at least on the premise. So I can't really say that it's going to be bad. I mean, I kind of like the concept. I mean, it kind of reminds me to the Green Lantern kind of thing. But I don't know. But at the same time, I get like some sort of Madoka Magica vibes in it. I mean, it's basically a version of manga. I might interpreting the manga in some point just to see how it is. But besides that, I can't really think of it. Like I can't really see it like that. Yeah, I can't really think of that. Anyways, and I think that should be everything. There's some of them the animes like for example, Urara Mei Meirosho that I might watch, but some of them I'm not mentioning because yeah, some of them are not really interesting and at least from my opinion, there's some of them that looks nice and sounds nice and looks interesting. I'm not trying to say that oh man these are bad, these are horrible animes, but yeah, some of them look something interesting and some of us think like premise in it. Like everything depends on how everything goes on this winter 2017. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me some thumbs up. That would be appreciated. If you guys have any comments or any comments, yeah, because this is basically my opinion of which animes I'm planning to watch. If you guys have any comments on which animes are you guys planning to watch, yeah, I would probably recommend you to put in the comments below. That way we can see if we agree on some of them or we disagree or on some of them. Anyways, share this video to see what your friends think about it, and I space out. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm doing this every season, hopefully. I actually, this is basically my gameplay channel. If you guys enjoy some video games, then this is a channel. And yeah. Anyways, my laptop is done. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun.